Three, two, one, action!
So, you never worked in an artist residency before? Well, you need to know, artists and writers and that are a fussy lot. You'll see. Now, here's your knife. Bushel of turnips. Now start chopping. Come on, all of you. Start chopping. Come on, go on, not chopping! Go on now, come on! Well, if it isn't herself. Oh, very kind of you to join us, Teresa.
Hello, Nora.
Pass me that whisk.
Here.
Tie that apron of yours now.
Any new celebrities tonight?
Oh, well, let's see. Bono was just here. But he had one look at your tattered apron. And he ran all the way back to Dublin. Didn't he? Now go on and ring that feckin' gong.
Me again. Oh, what about your man over there? He's got 2 arms. Nice ones, too.
Let's do his elbows. Helping me with the chopping. Will you walk around like you own the place?
Temper, Nora. You'll burn the spuds. Again.
Go ring that gong, child, or I'll be wringing your neck and asking the agency to replace you. Don't burn the spuds. And after all, I'm Jennifer.
Now, let's have a look in the dining room and see who's there. Oh, look, there's the new resident from America by the looks of things. And there's Gavin Morgan. Sure, you all know him from the radio, and you've met Teresa already.
Hello, Ireland! I'm Shannon. Pass me the Guinness. Am I right?
Well, hello to you too, miss. Mind the loose floorboards. I'm Teresa.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Gaelic.
Good evening. I've just been down at the lake, looking into its depths and wondering how many errant workmates drowned themselves within after finding themselves in trouble.
Oh my God! Drowned themselves in this very lake?
Yes, the sad realities of Irish history.
Well, guess we won't be drinking the tap water here. Me, Shannon.
Sorry now, I have to help Nora in the kitchen. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm Damien, a very serious writer. I'm also a leading radio presenter in Ireland today.
DJ Damie D! Cool! My husband owns a radio station in Miami. My ex-husband.
It's Damien, not Damie. Shannon, is it? I'll sit beside you, will I?
Awkward. Sorry. I'm saving this chair for my cousin, Bridget.
Now here comes the new resident, a French sculptor by the looks of it.
Bonsoir.
Mind the loose floorboard. Good evening. I don't know your face. I'm Damien, a very serious writer. And you?
He's a big deal radio star.
You don't know my face? What a bizarre expression. I am Marie-Thérèse Marie-France de Lamballe. Call me Agnès.
Well, good evening, Andrea. I put my fame aside when I'm here because when I am writing a very, very serious book about infanticide, and Shannon here, sorry, we didn't catch your discipline, Shannon.
Oh, no. Ugh. As artists, we must not reduce ourselves to bourgeois labels, little boxes.
Sorry, are boxes like that or something? Because I make quilts and I send them.
No, I mean... Damien, do tell me all about the infanticide. I suppose it must still be very common, n'est-ce pas? Babies are so much worse than they used to be.
Good evening. Shannon, dear. As the director of the Kathleen O'Mara retreat, I would usually sit at the head of the table.
Well, but like, I need a lake view, and if I sit over there, I'd just see like you guys and like the ripped wallpaper and stuff.
Good, very well. That will be fine for this evening. Good evening, everyone, and a very special welcome to our newest resident, Shannon and Agnes. There she is. Has anyone seen Oliver?
Oliver Smirnoff's coming here?
The famous Russian dissident artist?
Yes, him! Oliver Smirnov.
Oliver Smirnov, the famous Russian dissident artist?
The single most important living artist of our time. Where is the man?
So brave, j'adore. What about when the Smirnov fills the Megacore Olympic pool with neon porridge just before the 100-meter race? Porridge! Imagine!
Yes. So, porridge. Delicious.
And very healthy. Antioxidants.
Interesting. Speaking of Megacore, they will be sponsoring our new exhibition hall.
Surely you are joking.
It's no joke, Jamie. We're in dire straits. I mean, look around. This place is falling down around us. There isn't even a proper roof.
Megacore? Oliver's nemesis?
Oliver Smirnov, the famous Russian dissident artist?
Yes, him. It's a mistake to accept their funding on principle.
Oh, excuse me, Damien. But refusing funds on principles is a mistake because it's very boring. Refuse in a more creative way.
The mistake was actually not investing in Megacore way back in the day. This dump would rival Downton Abbey.
Yes, Downton Abbey. Fiction to glorify the British aristocracy.
The truth is, we either accept corporate sponsorship or we sell the 19th century marble staircase.
Sell the staircase? But how would I get upstairs?
My family chateau has never had a staircase. We use a satin rope. Staircases are for the bourgeois.
Now listen up, everyone. Megacore arrives tomorrow. Leave it to me to negotiate the details.
Barney, you are truly ready to negotiate with the greediest corporation in the entire world.
Yes, and they will discover that, contrary to what my father used to say, I'm no softy.
Aww.
I'll be meeting with Sky Jejetsky, Kathleen's niece. She's left the ashram and become Megacore's premier image consultant. Seems she had a change of heart about this place.
Doesn't sound like her. She contested Kathleen's will for years.
Yes, well, she's finally seen the light.
Sky's degenerate father all but destroyed his sister Kathleen. Yes, the O'Maras, another painful Irish family history to consider. Another painful Irish family history to consider. Good title. My editor just might like that.
I'm going to look for Oliver.
See you later, Barney. Oh, look, here comes Gunther Hermelin. He's a very famous soundscape artist, you know.
Oh, great. Just what this party needs. A new person. Hi, I'm Shannon, and I just want to say...
Stop! Don't say it. I know the floorball, and I'm late. The stoats were mating like mad again.
Good evening, Gunther. That stoat king, was he? Has he found a mate?
No, but he tries and he tries from nest to nest. Nothing. Now, Damien, you left your lights on again. Next time, I will DM Greta Thunberg and she will cancel you. You take this as the last warning, yeah?
What is that awful noise?
That's my phone. Oh my God, Bridget's texting. She's here. She needs a gate code.
B1847.
B81 what?
Black, 1847. The worst year of the Irish famine.
And the best year of the Irish famine was?
Famine, Shannon, not salmon. The Irish famine. 1 million dead souls.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a funny story. My cousin Bridget and I, we met on a family DNA testing site.
DNA? In France, we say where there's family, there's trouble. I don't need an American with a DNA test knocking at my chateau door.
Oh, whatever. I'm famished. Does anyone want one of my goji berries?
Shannon, imagine being famished and no goji berries. Only black, mouldy potatoes. People wasting away by the hour.
Ew, awful. So, Damien, you could actually stand to lose a few pounds at the end.
Sorry, that's my telephone. A message from Olivov Smirnov.
Oliver Smirnov, the famous Russian dissident artist.
Yes, that's right, him. Oh, he's not coming tonight.
Oh, has the Russian authorities detained him?
Oh, why accuse Russia for everything?
It is my informed guess. Smirnov is often under house arrest.
Oh, I don't believe everything you read, Gunter. Smirnov is a genius. He probably controls Moscow. Don't underestimate the power of art.
Sure, let's leave them artists to it, shall we? To talk about their politics or whatever. Give me a cup of tea in Rosnaroon any night of the week. Now, you heard them talking about Kathleen O'Mara's niece, Sky Jajetsky. Well, it'll come as no surprise that she is up to no good. Don't believe me? Listen, she's ringing Malachi. He's the groundkeeper round here.
Malachi! 1 second, please. Malachi, I'll be with you in a moment, darling.
Paste it.
Malachi! Is the helipad ready? I'll be there in the morning.
Hello? Is that Joe Sky?
Well, it's hardly Pepper Bloody Middleton ringing the groundskeeper of Balliga backwards now, is it?
Same old Sky Jajetsky. The helipad is ready, alright, Jack.
And did you spot any new artists we might use for our little cabal?
Well, there's the new flashy American woman and an artsy one. She's French, I think.
Oh, definitely not the French one. We'll go for the American. Much more pliable. Turn your charms on, Malachi.
Well, it means you'll be getting the whole lot of them uppity artists out on their arses at least.
Oh, I almost forgot how bloody vulgar you are. Give the Yanks some Irish-flavoured romance. Women like to feel special.
Next you'll be asking me to romance that old crone at the local B&B for a fiver. I'm no gigolo. I want my fair share.
Now. Patience, Malachi. Man up. Once I get my family house back, you'll get the lodge. Now, you'll excuse me. Melanie, my assistant, is beckoning. See you tomorrow, Malachi. Ciao, ciao.
You get the picture? Pair of scoundrels. Now, back to the dining room. I don't know where Gunter has gone. Probably to check in the stoats or whatever. But Shannon's coming seems to have finally arrived.
Hi! I'm Bridget!
Ah, Bridget, come. I've been saving this seat for you.
Oh, the famous Brigitte. So much purple.
Shannon! Where's Shannon? I'm not sensing her presence.
Guys, I can see her cute little vintage car, but Bridget, she's like totally vanished. Her aura is much more powerful than I knew. My Miami energy healer always arrives with like trumpets and bells.
My magnetic field is telling me that you are my cousin Shannon.
Oh, hi! Oh my God, yes, it's me! You're so perceptive. Everyone, this is my cousin Bridget, and I'm sure you've heard of her because she won the first prize in the Galway Druidic Healing Circle Poetry Competition in like 2015.
Thanks, Shannon, but please don't. I'm dedicated to a fast against boasting during this moon quarter.
Then could you like boast for me instead, Bridget?
Honestly, guys, you really should see Shannon's quilts. They're such a gift. A Celtic magnetism is woven right into the fairy core.
Magical flying duvets, yes?
Well, actually, Agnes, I am a druidic healer when I'm not writing professional poetry for my newsletter.
Bridget, it's going to energize my latent Celtic fire at the fairy fort tomorrow morning.
I, for one, am very interested in your practice, Bridget. Is it a laying on of hands? Would it be clothes on or off?
Well, Lord save us, they're at it again. They'll be up half the night talking. Sure, let's leave them to it. Get a bit of rest and come back in the morning.
Hey, cuz! Sleep well?
No, not good, Shannon. Some tourist played his tin whistle all night long.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't sleep at the fairy fort? Did you get directions?
Well, hello, princess. Come here often. I'm the big bad wolf.
I'm Shannon.
Malachi, What's a gorgeous young lady like yourself doing hanging around with those ancient artist types?
Excuse me, I am Bridget, Shannon's Irish cousin and poet.
Irish? You're about as Irish as an English breakfast.
Oh, malarkey! I'm such a fan of Irish humour.
Well, there's my bride, ladies. Duty calls.
Oh my God, a flaming helicopter! That's his ride. Catch you later, malarkey!
Shannon, come on. Very fast, right there.
What? That's the fairy fort? I thought there'd be like more glitter or something. Just like trees? Bridget! Oh my God, don't move.
What? What is it? A wasp?
No, Bridget, you're glowing! Like you've got like a big halo.
Hey, lad. Like the Virgin Mary? Or am I like vibing more towards the goddess Dagda? You know, Shannon, I do tend to channel reincarnation.
Oh my God, you're amazing. I'd say like, more like the Virgin Mary, but like pre-Jesus, because your tummy is so flat. I'm gonna post this. #thigh gap.
Yeah. I feel totally diaphanous here.
Actually, this fairy fort is magical. Oh my God, look! A double rainbow!
A double rainbow! Framed by 9 hawthorn trees. Ooh. Rain! Quick! Under the trees!
Everything is nice here in the fairy fort, even in the pouring rain.
Well, in a way, these places are the original diary rooms. Our great-great-great-great-grandfather, Will, maybe stood right here.
Wow, can you imagine?
Thinking about us, the future, his descendants, and here we are.
And like, he had to decide what snacks to pack in his suitcase before he sailed off to America.
I don't think they had suitcases.
Oh, Bridget, you're so funny. Let's record this on my phone, and then we can upload it into Sky's diary room.
Okay, we'll talk about our collaboration and mention how the goddess has handed us divine inspiration here.
Okay, ready. Hit record.
Okay, well, so my healing and your quilting could combine to make a powerful healing tool, I think.
Yeah, healing tool. And maybe, like, you know, your poem could be stitched on in, like, silver threads.
Silver, like moon liquid. I can feel it. Such as to mend the cosmic pain.
Oh my God, Bridget. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Like, I do a little sketch of 9 hawthorns. Or, like, a sketch of our DNA. We can embroider your poem into the shape of a Celtic cross. Oh my God.
Or even the shape of a fairy fort.
Of course. Of course. Here, use my pencil, and then we'll be actually, like, truly collaborating.
Like, here, my poem should take all the space, see? Like, sacred words covering the sacred rectangle, see?
Okay, yeah, I follow. You know, Bridget, can I just say, you know Brad?
Yeah. Wait, that's your second ex-husband or your dead husband?
No, it's my last husband, Brad Pitt. Not Bradley. And technically Bradley went missing. He's not exactly dead. But, see, anyway, Brad says, the truth is, he says I'm a fake and not a real artist.
But of course, you're an artist. I believe in you. I mean, just look at your nail art.
Actually, these nails prevent me from holding a pencil properly. But you really think I'm a real artist?
Oh God, they're on about that art stuff again. I don't know about you, but I think we should find out what that Sky one and that Malachi one are up to.
Jesus, she's disgusting with those long blue fingernails.
Shannon, she'll melt like putty in your shovel-like hands. You'll make quite the pair.
Oh, Lord, help me. I'll do it, but only because I want what's mine.
Don't worry. You'll sweep plastic Paddy off her feet and she'll do all our bidding.
I get the gatehouse.
Good God! How many times do I need to tell you? Yes! The will is crystal clear. Any deviation from original intent violates and voids the terms.
Look at them out there, all prancing around, having a ball, using this place for a free holiday, while I'm the Egypt lifting 50-pound bags of horse shite.
Must you always be so crude? Just bloody record Shannon saying that none of them are actually doing any painting or writing.
Well, the poet's the worst. Did you hear her rhymes? Gentrification and tidal basin. Not even near rhymes.
God! No one asked you to be a bloody art critic, Malachy. Just seduce the Yank and get her testimony. Then snap goes the will and boom, all this becomes mine.
And me? But the gatehouse isn't enough.
Oh, fine. Does a massive salary increase appeal to you? The megacore crackerjack lawyers will have our new cash cow up and running in a few days.
Yeah, but if you turn this house into a spa resort, what'll I be?
Spa? It's not a spa, Malachy. It's a destination resort offering unique explorations into the creative process for the world's most discriminating cultural connoisseurs. What's with the eye roll?
Well, it's bad enough answering to feckin' artists, but to rich bastards in white terry cloth robes and slippers.
You'll be in charge of the artists.
The artists? I thought you were getting rid of those feckers.
That's the beauty of my plan.
Artists and rich feckers? Oh, Jesus. I don't want no golf balls falling on my roof.
Golf? What do you think this is, 2015? The 1% have had it up to their tonsils with golf. Plus, it's bad for the environment and thus bad for their public image. Spas hold a risk of contagion, sunny islands and yachts play havoc on Botox. That only leaves art.
Those bastards. Those bastards are so rich they can buy all the art they want. Gunther told me. You know how much those Egypts are willing to pay for the stoat music of his?
Peanuts. Gunter's peaked. He doesn't know it, but his collectors are tired of his nonsense. Just like they grew weary of Agnes's sculptures after her rise to fame. Cultural consumption always has its limits, or it always had its limits, until now.
All right, Sky, can we wrap this up? My back is about ready to break. Did you not see this fertilizer weighs 50 pounds?
Seriously, Malachy, listen. I know what the 1% want.
You know what I want? I want to spread manure. Do you mind?
Yes, the 1% have access to everything that money can buy. But they're never satisfied because, Malachy, what do they really crave? It's to possess the spark that ignited the artistic creation in the first place. And now we can offer it to them for a price.
And the artists? Do you think the likes of Agnes is going to open her mind for them?
Megacore will do a complete overhaul of the place to make it more opulent. Agnes and her ilk will be annexed in the new open space sleeping cubicles.
So the feckin' artists in the dorm and the rich feckers in the house.
Where they will have full artist access. They can tune in 24/7 to observe, listen, touch and feel the artistic process as it unfolds.
Will the artists get days off?
No. We'll tally their walks, books, conversations or meals with our VIPs. It's essential that they're in sync with our paying guests. The guests will be so immersed into the creative process, they'll feel ownership of whatever creation emerges. The lucky artists get to live for free and create. Win-win.
Teresa, I went to school with her, you know.
Oh dear. You don't have feelings for her, do you?
Oh, not at all. We used to call her the foundling. Oh, she'd cry and get me in all sorts of troubles. You'll fire her, will you?
Yes, if only to save my own ears from her incessant droning and that unattractive accent. The lesser artist can do her duties.
And that nosy old bitch in the kitchen.
Dear old Nora. Early retirement party, I'd say. A plastic watch for her years of dedicated service. I'll get Megacore to fly kitchen staff in on the cheap.
Oh, this dormitory. It'll be above the exhibition hall.
Oh, for God's sake, use your brains. You don't think Megacore is going to waste hard-earned dollars on an actual exhibition hall in Ballygo backwards, do you? The exhibition hall is the dormitory, you fool. Bunk beds will be wheeled in straight after the exhibition.
That is terrible stuff altogether. We'll leave them there now. Now what you've got to do is tune in to Retreat when it comes out and find out what happens next. Thanks for your participation.
Merci.
Woo!
Thank you. Really do. Thank you. Oh, please do.